Welcome, Aries, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs for your Astrology Tarot reading. Now I'm just taking a look at the chart here as I'm shuffling the cards. What I am noticing, Aries, is that we have Chiron in your house, and Chiron is the wounded healer. Chiron wants to raise questions around what you need to heal in your life, and it's sitting in your house, Aries. Now it is making an aspect, a squaring aspect to Mercury. So here we're saying we may be addressing issues around communication or struggles with communication, or perhaps you're finding some kind of issues around struggles with communication that need to be rectified and healed over this time. Now here I'm seeing with the cards, it's about the Priestess in the reverse position, we have the Four of Swords in the upright position, and we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse position. So what the cards are saying here is that you need to reveal how you feel. It's using your intuition here as well, and about revealing the situation. It's in the reverse position, so it's not keeping things to yourself. So here, because we're talking about communication and we're talking about what needs to heal, you need to let some things out. So not push things down, you need to let things out and release them. It could be past traumas, it could be things that you're holding on to, but it's all about communicating and letting it out. Talk to somebody about it, whatever this situation could be. A situation that you're going through at the moment that you feel like you need to talk it out or talk to somebody about, and I feel that's really important. We've got the Four of Swords in the upright position, and it's saying you need to maybe meditate on it, get some rest your mind. It could be a sense of coming from battles or being weary in the mind. It can be brain fog, it can be tired mind, something playing out in the mind, and it's saying you really need to rest your mind at this time. We also have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse position, and that is saying don't give it all away. It's balancing your give and take and what you're spending. Now I'm just taking another look into your chart here. We have also got the North Node sitting there, so it could be playing out with part of your mission, and what you're doing needs to bring into balance with the communication here and the healing of yourself, healing of past traumas, healing of past wounds. Perhaps there's some level of teaching going on here, because the Mercury is very good communicators, so they're very good teachers. They're good at learning new things, learning new ways to heal yourself, learning ways to heal others. That could all be all important around this time for you, Aries. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you again next week. Welcome, Taurus, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Just taking a look at your chart while I use the cards here. Now currently right now we have the Moon in your house, so this could be highlighting some emotions for you. It could be bringing up ways that you need to nurture yourself here. Now just taking a look at to see what else is going on with these placements. Also in your house at the moment is Uranus, Taurus. So it's saying that you need to be more adventurous, you need to be more unique. So for you, if your uniqueness is about staying home inside your bubble, then that's fine, that's you. But it's about being truly you and being able to express yourself and being truly unique. Don't feel trapped, don't feel like you're doing something because you have to do it. The energy here for you with this in your house here, Taurus, is that you need to focus on how you can be uniquely you, true to yourself, and not feel so trapped by your current situations. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright position, saying opportunity for new opportunities are on the horizon for you in the areas of finance, work, possessions, body. It's all part of the physical suit of the coins. We have the Cups, Two of Cups in the upright position. Now that is also an opportunity for collaborating, kind of like new romantic partners could be coming in, opportunities to meet new people, to collaborate with other people, to work with the energy of other people, join forces here with other people. We've got the Two of Cups being energies of two people or forming a new relationship, sitting right next to an ace. So it could be like a new relationship, it could be like a very body conscious one, something around the body here, or the finances, or collaborating or coming into contact with somebody to seek help around finances could also be another one here as well, Taurus. We have got the Ten of Swords in the upright position. It is saying some things need to be released. So here we have an ace on one hand and we have a 10 on the other hand. So it's saying beginnings and endings coming up around you. Some things you're letting go of to open new doors. And I'm feeling for you, Taurus, because of the moon, it could be related to your heart, but it could also be related to things around how you can feel truly yourself and not feel trapped. So you could be letting go of things that make you feel trapped. So thank you for joining me, Taurus. I will see you again next week. Welcome, Gemini, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Taking a look at the chart while I shuffle your cards, you have got beautiful Jupiter sitting in your house at the moment. Jupiter is all about expansion and growth. It could be luck, it could be new opportunities, it could be having more fun, it could be positive energy, more positive thoughts coming in for you because you're an air sign and it's about thinking. So here it could be, you know, opportunities to grow and expand, or just be more positive in your day-to-day activities here, Gemini. Cards not pulling so fast for you. So let's have a look over here. We seem to be forming a trine down here with Pluto. Pluto's trining in the Aquarius position with the Jupiter. That's expansive energy. That's expansive energy around things that you need to change and transmute. So you've got some changes and transformations coming in some areas for you, depending on which house this is sitting in for you. And it's saying that you need to go bigger here. You need to expand, or perhaps opportunities here are getting more expansive so you can see them, so you know what needs to be changed or released here for you, Gemini. And finally your cards are here. So here we have got the Seven of Wands in the upright position, and that's all about defending your position, standing up for yourself, feeling like your needs are being met, or things that you do are for your benefit as well. It's like maybe you're feeling like other people are not supporting you. You maybe need support from other people. We also have the Magician in the upright position, saying that you've got a lot of potential for manifestation, especially with that Jupiter in your house there, Gemini. Big expensive energies. It's luck energy. It's opportunities for you to grow something and get really big here. So really great energy around you, Gemini. We have also got the Three of Wands in the upright position, but you're separating yourself from something. Here it is. It can be separating from somebody or something. The energy here is pulling away. You're pulling away from something and backing off a little bit, or separating yourself. I feel it's related to the Wands card here of the Seven of Wands, where you're having to defend yourself. Just pull away. Don't engage. Just pull away and separate yourself from that situation. Thank you for joining me, Gemini. I will see you again next week. Thank you for joining me, Cancer, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Taking a look over on the chart to see what's going on in your sign, Cancer, while I'm shuffling your cards. Already they're falling out, so we're ready to go. And we're ready to go because I've been reading a lot on Cancer season every week while the Sun has been sitting in your house. So here it's sitting here, and it's saying that maybe the energies have slowed a little bit because we have got the Page of Pentacles in the upright position. So it's saying going at a nice simple pace, touching in with the earth, grounding, connecting in, doing more things around that involve physical activity. Could be very new things as well for you. With the Sun in Cancer, it's saying it's your opportunity to shine your light and show where you really shine and what nurtures you. Understand what lights you up, what fuels you. It can be related to your heart here because it's Cancer is your sign, and that's ruled by the moon. So your emotions have to be in it. So your emotions really have to feel this here. Now we've also got in your sign at the moment Venus and Mercury, which have been traveling closely to the Sun in your sign for the last couple of weeks. Cancer traveling close to the Sun and the Moon at the moment is Venus. Venus is all about finding beauty. It's about finding balance and harmony as well. We also have Mercury, and that's communication. So learning here, teaching here, finding ways to work with other people in a very harmonious way, learn from them, communicate with them here, learn and teach. Really important at the moment. If that lights you up and makes you shine to learn new things, then that's what you need to be doing. Here we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse position, and it's saying some things are coming to an end, but it's coming to an end for your highest good, and you're actually relieved. You'll be relieved to see the end of that that situation. So that's on the cards for you over this next current week. So we have got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position, and it's saying it's time now to splurge a little, be generous, treat yourself at this time. Thank you for joining me, Cancer. Me, Leo, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. There's not much going on in your house at the moment. So let's take a look at what else is going on in your opposition. We have got, for you, we've got Pluto sitting in Aquarius, and that's in opposition to you. So you could be coming to terms with things that you need to change and release, or let go of, or change, depending on what your birth time is, of course, on how closely you'll feel this energy. But sitting across from you, of course, is Pluto. Pluto's about being brave, being fearless, making the changes that need to change. So if you're starting to feel things coming up in your life that you need to let go of, you feel like they're just not right for you anymore, situations, it's saying that these are coming, don't fight them. Some things do need to be let go of here. Your cards are not pulling as well, so that means they're wanting me to talk further about the chart here. So we're looking at fixed signs for you, Leo. So we're coming over and having a look at Taurus, and Taurus has currently got the moon. So here we've got the emotions coming into play. You might feel very strongly about this. Some things might be upsetting you here. And we've also got Mars. Mars can bring in a sense of domination, power, competition, charging ahead, really being motivated to work through this energy. We do have the Devil card for you in the reverse position, and it's saying self-empowered. So it's really about fueling up your energy, using that Mars energy that's squaring to you at the moment, and really using that to give you extra stamina here. It's all about stamina with that Mars. So I'm feeling here with the Devil card in reverse, it's about using this squaring energy to take on that stamina that you need to get through your situation. Okay, we've got the Lovers in the upright position. Let's bring that card out. Lovers in the upright position is saying that choices need to be made in the situation that you're going through at the moment. It may be that there are things coming to an end, or some transformations and changes coming up around you, given that we have in opposition to you Pluto energy. So it could be that you're having to make these changes to move forward, or in the future they're going to be coming up and being very prominent for you. And I'm feeling an opportunity for spiritual growth for you at this time, Leo. So it's time to really tap into your intuition here. It's an opportunity for that to be strengthened. So thank you for joining me, Leo. I will see you again next week. Thank you for joining me, Virgo, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Taking a look at your chart now as I'm shuffling, and there's not much happening in your sign at the moment, Virgo. So I'm going to take a look at what's happening in opposition to you. In opposition to you at the moment, Virgo, we've got Saturn. Saturn is the taskmaster, and it wants to restrict things. It could be that you're restricting your spending. It could be work's not coming in as much as what it was. It could be there's some things going into restriction, or you could be finding that you're having to work a little bit harder to get through situations. So here we're looking at a lot of motivation that's needed, given that we have Saturn. Saturn energy here is saying you will be rewarded for the hard work that you do, but it's at this time it's really about putting in that motivation, that energy level and that work here to get through this situation. Also, we're looking at choices to be made about what is important, where you're wasting your time, where you're putting in a lot of work and feeling like you're not getting rewarded, you're not getting the effort. Because we've got that Saturn here, is saying that things can feel pretty restricted. So that's where you've got to decide whether those things you need to walk away from, and they're not worth your time and effort. You're not getting any reward out of that situation. We also have at the last final degrees, 29 degrees opposition to you, Virgo, sitting in Pisces is Neptune. So Neptune wants to dissolve things. It's like in that last final push for you to dissolve things that are not working for you. And here on the table we've got walking away. We've got the Eight of Cups in the upright position, and we have the Lovers also in the upright position, saying you've got some choices to make here on what you've got to let go of, what you've got to dissolve in your life, what is not working for you. With the Nine of Wands in the reverse position, it's saying you've been pushed too hard. Perhaps there's some situations where you've been working hard, or you've been trying to make them work, but they're just not working. So these are the things you may have to let go of. Thank you for joining me, Virgo. Thank you for joining me, Libra, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. I'm taking a look at your sign chart now as I'm pulling your cards, and I'm seeing right now we have the south node of the moon sitting in your sign. So here we might be bringing up things from the past. It could be looking and evaluating at your skills and what you're good at, your natural born skills, things that you're good at. It could also be things that you feel like issues from ancestors or programming, past programming, things that you need to leave in the past coming to light here. Now, looking at what's in opposition to you at the moment, we're looking over here. Let's see, over in Aries, we've got a bit going on in Aries. So we've got the Chiron sitting over there in Aries. Chiron's the wounded healer. So here it's bringing to light any past traumas, past things that need to be healed for you coming to light at this time. Now I'm also feeling here that some things, it says don't leave it unfinished. You're considering what you need to walk away from with the Eight of Cups. So here we're taking a look at maybe past traumas that you feel like you haven't dealt with them properly. So certain traumas or programming or things that have happened to you in the past, and you've kind of kept trudging on and working or going through, or, you know, getting on with life and not really dealing with things that came to an end. It's time to maybe look at things and heal those traumas, or heal anything that's left, or, you know, some kind of ritual or something to let go and let that past be past, bygones be bygone, is what I'm actually hearing for you. Now we also have the Nine of Wands in the reverse position, saying that some things have pushed you too hard, and it's making you have to leave. Okay, you've been working really hard on a situation, you've been pushing it to the limit, you've been really trying here, pushing as hard as you can push here with the Nine of Wands in the reverse position. But what the cards are showing me with the Ace of Wands in the upright position, there's something new on the horizon for you. So what you have been pushing hard at, really trying to make it work, pushing so hard here, it's saying that you're considering walking away from it. You're worried about leaving it unfinished, but I'm feeling like it's been hard work for you, and it's saying what's coming up in the future is a new path. We've got some new creative energy coming up for you that's divinely inspired from source. Thank you for joining me, Libra. I will see you again next week. Thank you for joining me, Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Just taking a look at your the chart while I'm pulling cards, Scorpio. Nothing's going on in your house right now. It's quite quiet over there in the sign of Scorpio. So taking a look in opposition to you, Scorpio, we've got the moon sitting with Mars. So the moon right now is saying that we're tapping into our emotions, we're checking in with our heart, we're checking in to make sure that we're nurturing ourselves properly with relationships, because I'm seeing here the king sitting with the queen, both in the suit of swords, so both saying that it's about communication between two people. Here they're both in the reverse position, so I'm seeing issues around that. There's struggles around communication with sharing quite deeply with somebody. So being a Scorpio, it's really important for you to be able to share yourself and share your energy on a deep level. But here it's saying there's some kind of issues around communication, and that's not good for you. We've got that moon sitting in opposition to you, so moon is saying that it's important to make sure your heart's nurtured here. You're getting out of your relationships what you need to get out of them. Are you feeling like you can share yourself totally and fully here, Scorpio? Here we're saying the Seven of Wands in the reverse position is saying something is a little bit of anxiety, is a little bit too much. The situation is getting to a point where it really needs to be dealt with. You need to raise the issue here and really speak openly and from the heart here, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next week. You're joining me, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Taking a look at the chart while I'm pulling cards here. Your sign is quite empty at the moment. There's not going on very much in the Sagittarius side of things, but in opposition to you, there's a lot going on up there. So opposition to you, Sagittarius, we've got Gemini, and sitting up in Gemini, we've got Jupiter. Jupiter brings expansion and growth, and Jupiter is your planet, your planet, your ruling planet. So here Jupiter is sitting in opposition to you at the moment. So I'm seeing here for some of you that your expansive energy may be a little bit restricted here. I'm feeling that it's kind of in opposition, like it's the energy is elsewhere and not with you. It's kind of that what I'm getting here, but it's saying it's in opposition. So here it's saying that you're having to really work so much harder than what you normally do to get the same result. What I'm seeing from the cards for you is again the King of Swords in the upright position, and that is saying don't abuse power, but it's also saying don't overuse power either. So it's about stepping off your high horse is what I'm hearing as I'm looking at the horse to the side, but it's saying maybe just filtering your words a little bit here as well. Your speech, what comes through your mind, it's about filtering it before it goes out is what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius, especially since we've got that Jupiter and that wants to be big and just, let it all go, let it all out there. But it's saying some things just hold back on, and it's saying don't give it all away. Being the Six of Pentacles in the reverse position is saying you need to hold some back. So whether that's thoughts, mental thoughts, or spending, you need to hold some back. So it's about money in particular, I'm feeling here is really important. Don't just spend it all. It's about holding it back and get really balanced with incoming and outgoing at this time, Sagittarius. Now we have got the Death card in the reverse, and it's saying don't let fear hold you back here. So having a look at in opposition to you also is Mars sitting there over what are we are Sagittarius. So sorry, it is not Mars. Well, I'm looking at the wrong sign. I'm looking at Scorpio. We're Sagittarius. So in opposition to you is Jupiter. Jupiter is all about expansion. It's about taking opportunities, getting out there, exploring, and just going big with things. So it's saying don't be fearful, don't let fear hold you back. It's saying get out there and just do it. So thank you so much for joining me, Sagittarius. I will see you again next week. Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs, having a look at your chart while I'm pulling cards for you, Capricorn. So nothing going on in your chart at the moment. It's a little bit quiet down there, so we're going to have a look in opposition to you, see what's going on opposition. So in Cancer, opposing you at the moment, opposition can be a bit of a challenging sign. It can be challenging you to take a look at where your skills are, where you shine your light, what fuels you. So you could be finding some challenges here with getting a sense of fulfillment in life. Do you feel fulfilled? Is what you're doing makes you feel good? I'm also seeing the Cancer here as well. Sorry, the sitting in Cancer is Venus, and Venus is all about finding beauty and harmony. So you may be struggling with getting some really good balance or harmony around you at the moment, Capricorn. So also is the Mercury sitting in opposition to you as well. So there could be issues around communication and defending yourself here as well that could be playing out for you. Now with your tarot cards, we have got the Nine of Wands in the reverse position, saying you've been working very hard, Capricorn, putting in a lot of motivation and a lot of energy trying to achieve, but it's saying here that you may need to just pull back and deal with what's going on in the past. That come to mind is that we have Saturn, your ruler, is in retrograde. So that makes sense here with the cards. What it is saying is that you need to just kind of pause at the moment, work on past wounds, or work on healing things from within instead of dealing with motivation or whatever's going on the outside of you. So it's saying you have worked hard to get to where you are. You need to acknowledge yourself for that, but I'm feeling like you're needing to really just go within and do some inner work here at this time while Saturn is in retrograde. Now we have got the Page of Swords in the reverse position, and it's saying you're just not ready to face the day at the moment. You're not ready to face new challenges head on at the moment. You do need to just pull back while Saturn is in retrograde and just deal with some inner things at the moment. Thank you for joining me, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me, Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Ascendant. Having a look at what's playing out in your chart is Aquarius. Aquarius, it's the Pluto. Pluto's been there for a little while now, and it will be there for a very long time, for about 20 years. So get used to that. As it transitions throughout your sign of Aquarius, it's going to come into contact with your birth time or your degree marker, and as it gets closer to your degree marker, that's when you're really going to hit the changes or feel the changes. I am an Aquarius ascendant, so right now Pluto is sitting right on my ascendant. So for me right now, I'm feeling that very strong Pluto energy, being there's a lot of changes and transformations going on in my life. I'm having to make big changes, and big changes are happening around me. So that's what's playing out for me. And you being Aquarius means that's coming for you as well. If it's not already started happening, you'll notice at different areas, depending on what Aquarius is for you, whether it's the first house or whether you're Sun Aquarius, and what house that's sitting in, that's going to show where the changes will need to be made or where the changes are going to happen. Star in the reverse, of course, is saying don't worry, the universe is doing this for your highest good. It's putting you where you need to be. So don't be fearful when we say change. It's like you've been holding back on what your mission is, what you're supposed to be doing, and Pluto just wants to put you in the right direction. It wants to make those changes for you so that you're able to feel fulfilled and do your mission and complete your mission. Now we also have the Knight of Cups in the upright position, saying there's opportunity for romance on the cards for you, Aquarius. That could be a rekindling, it could be within your relationship that the energy is going to be quite good, and great positive energy around a relationship, so lots of time together or lots of quality time together. So thank you for joining me, Aquarius. I will see you again next week. Joining me, Pisces, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Taking a look at the chart while I'm reading your cards, and we've got a little bit going on in your sign at the moment, Pisces. Now we've got a wild card, which is just saying that you need to ground yourself at this time. Okay, there's a lot going on in your sign at the moment. We've got Neptune at the final stages of your sign at 29 degrees, and that's wanting to just, you know, dissolve anything that's not working for you. It's very Neptunian, so it's very and that's your ruler, of course, so that is all about, you know, tapping into spirit and doing all of those things like meditation and yoga, and, you know, giving messages and being very flowy with your information. But we've got Saturn sitting here in reverse as well. So Saturn is saying that you need to restrict and pull back and have boundaries in some areas. I'm feeling like you could be very up in the sky, floaty fantasy energy, lots of dreaming, lots of thinking about the future, lots of, you know, thinking about unusual things or spiritual things, and really just getting caught up in that kind of energy. But you need to remember to pull yourself back down and ground yourself here, especially while we have Saturn in retrograde sitting in your house, Pisces. So it's saying over this time it's really about coming into yourself, and rather than being out there in the ethers and floating around. So instead we're really tapping back in and grounding here, and we're looking at what needs to happen from the inside out here. We've got all grounding cards for you. We've got all the Suit of Pentacles for you. All the energy is about being put. So here we're grounding. We have got Saturn in retrograde in your house, and it's grounding you. It's saying focus on what's going on around you on the physical plane. It's saying focus on your money, focus on your possessions, on your job, on what is going on with your body and on a physical level for you at this time. Just having a look at what those are. It's the Six of Pentacles, and here it's about giving and receiving. So balancing your money here is important. Also we have the Three of Pentacles, and that's working with other people. So the people around you and the physical plane, and what's going on around your body and the people that you're interacting with, all very important at this time for you, Pisces. Thank you for joining me. I will see you again next week.